Hello everyone, we are back with OC first chapter division. Today what we are going to discuss is about the 14 principles given by Henry Fayol. As we know that this is a very important answer for your board examination. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the first 7 points of this principles of management given by Henry Fayol. Total 14 है, उसमें से 7 हम लोग अभी discuss करेंगे. Now these principles were given by Henry Fayol in the year 1916 in a book which he wrote, that is General and Industrial Administration. So let us quickly start with the first point. Now, the first principle what he gave was principle of division of work. Now what he said is, in an organization work should be divided equally amongst the subordinates. मतलब जिसका जो काम होना चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज कैपेसिटी कैपेबिलिटीज उस हिसाब से वो काम डिवाइड होना चाहिए. नो वन शुड बी ओवरबर्डन्ड विद सर्टेन एक्टिविटीज एंड सर्टेन पीपल नॉट विद सर्टेन एक्टिविटीज. प्रॉपर डिवीजन होना चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू द बैकग्राउंड. मतलब कोई सेल्स वाला है तो सेल्स का काम करेगा, फाइनेंस वाला फाइनेंस का काम करेगा, एंड ऑल्सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द लेवल एट विच दे आर वर्किंग. सो अगर प्रॉपर डिवीजन होगा तो दैट विल इंक्रीज द प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड द आउटपुट. नेक्स्ट वॉज प्रिंसिपल ऑफ अथॉरिटी एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. नाउ सबको मालूम है अथॉरिटी मीन्स पावर. Yes or no? So in an organization, when any subordinate is being assigned some tasks or some work, he should be also given the powers to accomplish that goals and targets. वो goals and targets को achieve करने के लिए जो थोड़ा बहुत powers लगता है वो powers दे देना चाहिए. You shouldn't give only responsibilities to them and not giving them proper powers to accomplish that. अगर आप उनको proper powers देते हो तो उन लोग वो particular task वो particular given time में कर दिखाएंगे. Okay. Next was principle of discipline. Now discipline, everyone knows, means following the rules and regulations. Now every organization has certain protocols, certain rules and regulations which they are supposed to follow. Now these rules have supposed to be followed by everyone, be it at the top level, be it at the middle level, or be it at the lower level. सब लोग को ये rules and regulations को follow करना है. अगर आप सही तरीके से rules and regulations को follow करते हो, obviously organization will be able to achieve its goals and targets. More importantly, when the seniors are able to make sure that the discipline is followed in the organization, it is a clear indication that there is this proper leadership in the organization which is helping the organization to achieve the goals and targets. Next was one of the very important points, that is principle of unity of command. Now what Henry Fayol again precise was कि यहाँ पे आप लोग को है ना एक मैनेजर को एक ही सबॉर्डिनेट को लीड करना है. लाइक अ सबॉर्डिनेट शुड ओनली टेक ऑर्डर्स फ्रॉम ओनली वन सुपीरियर. अगर एक सुपीरियर से वो ऑर्डर लेता है तो ही हैज अ क्लैरिटी इन हिज माइंड के वो काम ही उसको करना है और वो काम अच्छे से कर पाएगा. बट इफ देयर आर मल्टीपल सीनियर्स हु हैव असाइन्ड हिम डिफरेंट सेट ऑफ टास्क्स एंड सर्टेन responsibilities, he'll get confused and that obviously is going to affect his productivity. और अगर उसकी productivity बिगड़ती है तो obviously organization की भी productivity खराब हो जाएगी. So this unity of command means should the manager should only give the tasks to his subordinates. Next, principle of unity of direction. मतलब in an organization there should be only one head to one plan. One head to one plan मतलब अगर एक particular plan है जिसको एक group of people accomplish करने वाले तो उसका एक ही head होना चाहिए. Multiple heads again are going to create a lot of confusion. और कैसा है, अगर आपको एक particular objective एक particular goal दिया है तो you should only concentrate on that particular goal और उसी को achieve करने के लिए आप लोग को मेहनत करना है. That is again going to help the organization to achieve the predetermined goals and targets. Next, principle of subordination of individual interest to general interest. One of the very important points. अगर मैं बोलता हूँ subordination of individual interest to general या organizational interest, मतलब every subordinate should subordinate his personal interest. मतलब personal goals, personal targets के पीछे नहीं भागना है. Your concentration should only be on the organizational goals and targets. मतलब एक particular organization के जो goals and targets है, every employee should concentrate and contribute to that only. Personal interest, personal फायदा, personal benefits should not be your priority. Okay, your priority should be always given to the organizational goals and targets. मतलब देखो सबको मालूम है जब ये सब लोग एक ही चीज के पीछे भागेंगे so the goals are achieved in an effective manner. Okay, and last, principle of centralization. मतलब you need to concentrate your powers to very limited or a few number of people in the organization. जितने कम जन के पास powers होंगे उतना ज्यादा effectiveness आता है goals and targets को achieve करने के लिए. Obviously when the organization grows, अगर बड़ा organization है then there is obviously this division of powers, but as far as possible try to keep it compressed. जितने कम जन के हाथ में powers रहेंगे उतने effectively आप अपने goals and targets को achieve कर पाओगे. Too many cooks spoil the broth, everyone knows that, right? So guys, these were the first 7 principles of management. Okay, in the next we are going to continue with the other set of principles, right? Bye bye.